camera on. There's Miller.
Hello. Helps if you turn the camera on.
This is Tuesday the 27th?
Tuesday the 26th.
Tuesday the 26th. That's better. Start over again here because the camera went off. About 2:29. We're on a 2-track road. A lot of snow. Beautiful. There are deer crossings about every 10 feet for about 3 miles through here, it looks like. We've got to say that we've seen more deer sign here than any place we've ever hunted. Of course, we did see some deer and raised our guns, but we didn't want to shoot. We just didn't feel comfortable. A lot of snow. That big gorge is where Craig Miller wanted to go for the boat trip, but they advised us highly against it because of the rapid water and sharp rocks. Looked like it was partly freezing over at this time, but from this stretch down we just drove it, and I'll zoom it up. A lot of deer track running all along here. That's part of that big swamp area down in there on the backside. It's not the, evidently it's not the swamp area that the deer all go and yard up in, but it's one that collects up the deer probably prior to moving into the big swamp. We'll just take some pictures of some cars. Hillsides here are really pretty. There's Craig again. I don't know, most people got deer on top. We got a boat on top of our thing, Craig. Huh? What's the day today?
Tuesday the 26th.
Ah, beautiful, Craig. This is Tuesday the 26th, just before dark. Craig and I were laying in ambush. We decided, that's it, Craig. We decided to set up where we've seen the deer cross. Took your advice, Joyce. Sat put. Craig was there and I was there, and this deer came out very leery, and we got it. And it's a 3-point. It's got 1 point on the left and 2 points on the right. It's a big buck. It's got a lot of weight to him. We put him on the front of the hitch and brought him to our camp to clean it. Craig?
Yes.
Grab him by the bottom and I'm going to show you get a picture of the little horns there. Okay, just the horns. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Turn sideways. Yeah. That's great.
Profile?
Yeah. 3-point. Attaboy.
Say cheese.
Okay. Okay. Craig, you want to get a picture of me? I wish we had a tripod set up. We could picture both of us together. That would be neat. How's that?
Perfect. Yeah.
Craig and I bagged this 3-point. Isn't that beautiful? We've worked hard for it too.
Been a lot of years waiting for this one.
A lot of years for this one. And we still got a few more days and a few more licenses, and this is a little 2-pointer prong up here and 1 spiker over here. But it's a big deer. Big deer.
I guess at least 150.
I would say about that.
Yeah.
I would say so. Still running, Craig?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk through the snow. This is Saturday the 30th in the morning, 10 o'clock or so. We just had another snow. This was all packed down in here. We're probably walking on 2 foot of snow underneath all this pack now. Here's our motor home. A lot of the ice had fallen off.
Kind of de-thawed a little bit, didn't it?
Huh?
Kind of unthawed a little bit.
Yeah, unthawed. Walking to the road will show you kind of, this is going out, we're this close to the road. Wow, Craig. Motorhome ain't gonna pull through that.
Whoa.
We'll have to run the Bronco.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, holy mackerel, Craig. I'm telling you, this is concerning. Here's the road. We gotta go down 5 miles. We found a bowl right in here is where we're hunting. We were kind of parked just inside off the road.
What used to be the road?
Oh, there's a car down there or something. This is the area we're hunting in.
12 inches.
That's what bothers me. It's wet and packed. Huh?
12 inches.
Look, they're all pulling out.
There's Dad, standing in the snow. There's snow up to the axles on the motorhome. This ought to be real interesting.
Deer we got. Kind of snowy. Wow. You can tell how deep the snow is. Look how high it is up on the motorhome. And it's been packed. I'm a little bit concerned about us getting out of here today. We should make it okay. That deer there was taken right out of the back over there.
And here we are driving down Gardner Road. As you'll notice,
The map out there.
it's looking map was see, we have our boat canopy, and this is still Saturday, and we're in the Bronco test driving the roads to find out what problems we're going to encounter. Obviously, the biggest problem is snow.
Brush deer traffic.
It's amazing, but still, deer still move in all this mess. I just got back from hunting out behind the motorhome, and the snow was waist deep. So, with any luck, we'll see a deer wander in front of us this morning as we're driving down the road.
Fresh snow. Not fresh track. This is where it's going to be tough with the motorhome. Once we get up to the blacktop, getting up to this blacktop's going to be a real sucker. See that? I don't want. God. She's drifting too, Craig. What do you say we head out? You can always come back in with the Bronco and hunt. Park the motorhome up in town somewhere.
Probably a good idea.
Because I wonder if this is going to drift shut. Here comes Craig, he's making it. It's kind of a tough spot right here, Craig. Lots of drifts. Get hung, I'll pull you through it. Here comes Mr. Miller. Tell you what, he's fighting a lot of snow. We got a lot of that to go yet. God, this is one tough road we're driving down here. This is Saturday. We're pulling out about 3:08 in the afternoon. Craig is in the back. Just took a few pictures here in a minute. I'm trying to break some ruts through. The snow right now, I'm plowing the snow probably up to the front plow bar or the bumper at this point. Passed a couple trucks and they managed to let us get a couple of pickups and they managed to let us get around them. Some of the area that we were hunting in. It's snowing right now, and I would say that the rate of snow could possibly be more than an inch an hour. If the wind is starting to pick up, see down through the power lines there, the power lines. If the wind starts to pick up, this road will completely close up. They've only plowed this road twice since we've been up here. We kind of figure it's about every 4 to 5 days before they plow it. So we're just gonna get out a little bit early. Put this camera down and kind of pay some attention. This is where we've seen all the deer running through here at nighttime and the daytime and everything through this stretch of road. An awful lot of activity. Craig went out this morning for a little while and went to go hunting, and the snow was up to his waist, and we figured the deer are just kind of hanging tight. It's so deep that they even drag their bellies. They got to jump through the snow. They'll probably start heading for the Yarny areas. I'm going to put the camera down and see if Craig's okay back there. Here comes the snow plows. Look at them guys plowing stuff. Takes 2 trucks, big wings. Anna. Oh well, what the hell. Oop, the tape's still on. Let's cut that out. Nice day today, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So I take a picture and kind of remember what the trees look like, huh?
Right.
You get a lot of logs on a truck, huh?
Huh?
Quite a bit.
Right.
What is it weigh out on the average sometimes?
Well, I've never really rated that much, but I'm supposed to get around in it. Probably about 62,000 feet on it.
Yeah.
6,200 feet, something like that.
Surprising how that wood weighs. You know?
Yeah, right.
Especially when you got a handle it, pick it up or cut it by hand or something, you know?
Weight of the truck and what's on it's supposed to come up to 154,000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Put that freeway down. Oh, okay. Got a lot of people out up there. But they got in a hurry up there. We're up going fast.
Well, there'll come a time when they're going to do a tribute. Maybe not now, but maybe in 100 years from now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm surprised. I've been doing this for 18 years. I'm doing all along. And there's a lot more companies just us. There used to be a whole lot of them. Those are guys down right here. If you don't take them all there, they're going to go
Yeah, that's why I decided to go ahead and do it. It makes more sense.
Yeah. Just like the guy got to go pick the tomatoes where they're at.
And it's profitable for all of us. That's why, as I say, they cut out more trees than they bought. They paid me for it.
Yeah, right.
You know, if I come in and cut down 500 firewood and trees, I'm pretty shocked to me, right? We understand that really well. Are a lot of them good for the year?
Some are, a whole lot of them.
Some of them. Oh, that wind's not too good, though, is it? So where he's working in the back now?
Yeah, we've got all across the back line now. We started to come back up to the side line up here. We're all done now.
When you guys later on you get a chance for that little conference over there,
Yeah.
I'm sure you know more about it. He's a good guy. You know, they're good people, but if they get somebody over there starting to look at their lots or something, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll get that back there. Whatever.
Well, I've got a lot of trees for the small piece of property.
Yeah, no. About 7.5 acres, is it? What is the total tree count? I don't know if Mike told us or
It
not.
was 386.
386?
386.
I got 197 right now.
You counted each one of them? Good. That's, I guess, what if you get there and you find out there's some more marked? What would you do? Would you say anything to me?
Usually, if what'll happen is, like Mike, like he'll go through here and maybe you might come up with maybe like 10 short or 10 extra once in a while because it was just a mistake in when he was counting. He got this, so like, well, I got 190 now.
No, he didn't. I counted.
And
He didn't. I counted.
well, that's what happens if there ever is a. Usually the count's right on.
Yeah, it's got to be because I counted them. I counted every tree on this property. A couple reasons. I had some other people look at it too. You know, not a lot of them. So I know. It's all marked and recorded. But you do mark that down.
Yeah, I got. Well, there's a few. I'll show you right here.
See, I'm not trying to distress you.
I'll be honest with you, I'd be easy to do it with them. This is I'm a big tree mark.
What mark?
Almost every tree is marked though.
Red mark, I-11. Red mark, I-11. He wrote it.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
Well, I guess they're still riding over California. I got 30 dead now or something like that. Come now. Hi, sweetie. Now, that guy won't get off that loader.
He won't.
Uh-oh.
How come?
I think he knows I'm
He
hot.
didn't want to talk to you, huh?
Give me a second. I said,
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna fix that. Just sit down and eat. This was Aaron one.
oh, I said that. You count the trees when you come. Oh, yeah. You? Yeah. Well, I got a counter on that. Every time I drag a log, I click the count. What's all? Well, it says, so I'm telling you, I don't want you guys taking tweets that are not marked. Date is May the 3rd, Sunday, late afternoon. I'm sitting in the cab of this thing that pulls the logs, and I have a little discrepancy that I have to take care of with Mike. Here is a Sunday paper. I thought I would stick it on here to show that it is in fact Sunday. And there's a counter. There's a controversy over the counter. The young fellow the other day, Friday, told me that he marks every log, every tree, on this hand counter when they come out. And they usually always comes out. Once in a while it doesn't, plus or minus some trees. Well, one of the things I'd like to point out here is that this counter has 194 registered on it. He gave me a number close to that Friday afternoon. And I don't know if they pulled any logs out or not. They worked for a while, but we're within a few parts, a couple trees here, I believe, of what that counter says. And what we had done since I had talked to him, I had, in fact, with my family, total of 4 of us, went through and counted the trees, the red trees, marked. And there are far more adding this number and the red trees than what is on the contract. And I expect to deal with Mike with this issue. And I hope he's gentle enough to realize that they're taking out what I consider more trees. I know for a fact that they've taken trees that had no red on them, and he and I have discussed this. But I'm doing this so that I have a record of it, so there's no misunderstandings, so Mike can feel comfortable, and anyone else who would view this would understand that there is some record data here. Now this little counter is just a hand counter, it looks like, and the young fellow has told me that each time he pulls out a tree he does this. And they usually come out right. But in this problem, at this point, the number of red trees and the number on the counter, which is 194, the red trees that are left will come out to a higher number that is on the contract. I'm going to turn it off here and see if I can put it on micro. $194 trees, according to this counter. And it's May the 3rd, Sunday, late afternoon. Here's the paper that we've seen in that machine right there. Nice outfit, that thing. Really pulls them. And that counter is right in the cab, right there. Some of the logs left behind here from Friday. They've got a good side over there cut already. Here's some logs. Got some there marked V, evidently those are for veneer. This is what it looks like afterwards. It's total devastation. These are trees yet remain to be cut. All the way around. I'm standing way up on top of this trash pile that they built up. Here's where the sand pile used to be. A few logs left. Haven't hauled out yet. This is the brush that was all piled up. Now, most of these trees that I'm showing right now are trees that they have to yet to cut. The big ones. They've what I believe cut a lot of trees down they didn't have to. Nice big oaks. Time to cut these. Put this thing on auto iris. This is trash. Just looking right from the back. Where I put a stake out, it would be just about the middle of the road through here. just about behind that earth pile of that house they're building. First house there along near the house. And I'm kind of panning the trees. There's a lot of trees in here that are marked green, that are my trees. I'm particularly interested in this double fork tree. Very big, tall oak. Oh, certainly hope it remains. I've had to come in and mark a lot of trees today, unfortunately, and we counted all of these trees today. I'm standing all right where that silver tank is, where the little trail used to come out there across from that white house. And many of these trees are marked green. And I expect to see them here. There's a nice big oak just off that little trail. There's a lot of trees in here that Mike did not mark. Again, I caught these guys ripping me off. Now that's tree, which is a saleable tree. And I'll give you an idea when I'm saying that. Show you some marked tree. There's a marked tree right there that Mike's marked right there, and I'll pan down the next tree that's not marked that I put green on, and it's of equal size and quality. And this is what's got me bug followed. Awful mess back here. Awful mess. Awful mess back here. Now I'm standing where this log trail pulls, right by this, let me get it back a ways, right by this tree stand. There's a house. I'm going to turn around. There's a tree right there, beautiful quality. There's a beech tree. There's the stump. Again, there's no damage to those limbs all the way up. I looked at it earlier up there. There's just trees laying on them. There are trees laying on them, but there was not hit anywhere across there. Nowhere was that tree hit by another tree. There's a stump there, and that tree fell that way. There's a stump over there, and that tree went that way. There's a stump over here, and that tree went that way. And how do I know that? Is because all you got to do is look at the way it's cut, and you know that's happened. There's a white oak. It's not a top. That white oak is not a top. There's some other evidence in here that I'm going to point out, put on here. Now everything I'm looking at back here, for the exception of a couple big trees on the ground, better be here. See, what they're doing is they're dragging it. The heel of this tree from this stump is not here. They're picking him up, and he's driving it around, and he's smashing everything in its path. I do not understand it. All of these trees shall remain here because none of those are marked in red. None of them. Not a one. There's the road right there. here's a tree that I did not, yes I did mark. Yes I did. There's a green one. I am standing on a very large stump, right to the very back kind of to the property. Looking right through here I can see the road. I have a red post there. These oaks that are remaining are not marked in red. They are not, I repeat, marked in red. Nor is that one. So standing in this point, looking towards the back, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 in the back, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and this one's 16, just in this one little area. I should be able to stand here and see those at any time again. This is kind of looking down through the area they've cut. There are no more red marks in here. Good one for you, Mike. I guess I got a real problem with this tree, because if you'll notice, it's cut down. It's a nice beech. There's the top. And that tree has not been hit by another tree. Just hasn't. And I guess I have a real problem with that. A real problem. I see that all through here. I see many trees that are deliberately cut. Now, there's the top of it. Bars go all the way out. And it really bothers me. I also noticed something else. There's very, very little beech trees left. It seems like all of those were cut down through this area. I'm going to suspect there's going to be more beeches on the other side, particularly since I talked to him Friday. I think they're going to be a little more careful. I don't understand what the hell he's doing. All these trees should still be here. All these are marked in here. Another thing, it looks like he put all the logs right in the road for me, right where I wanted to take the stumps out. I mean, I told him to kind of leave that open. It's all right. I'll clean it up next year. Very disappointed. Woods here are gone. Woods remaining is right over there. Something else I noticed, there's, I'm sure, a lot of smaller white oaks that he didn't take, or that he didn't mark, that are not in this group at all anywhere. At this point, there's a down tree. There's a big log about that big around, stretched over to here, so they got a big sized log out of it. And it was not marked. Mike did not mark it. I kind of figured, well, maybe they didn't want it because it was down for a year. That log. I don't see it around. There's my shoe, give you an idea how big it is. Nice sized log. Right up to my knee. And it's things like this that really tend to bother me. Now where am I at? Well, I'm kitty corner from the house. I definitely mark up these green trees. Funny limb. And I'm right across from a white post. Oh, there's a sign right there. Right on that tree. There's a sign. It's one that says no trespassing. Now I know where I'm at. Now this area has been cut. There's one red one on that double one. They didn't take it for some reason. Probably didn't want it. They probably picked it on something else. Who knows? Good look here. Big stump for recognition. Lots of greenery. Looks like there's the house. Right straight through there. Looks like right through there. Looks like when I get my brush cleared out of there, someday, I ought to be able to see back here. Someday. This is the size of the average tree. Lord, they were beautiful. I mean, the tree is up there. I got my head almost stuck way up. Straight up. Beautiful, beautiful trees. I want to make some nice wood somewhere. I tell you what. There's no doubt in my mind that since I talked to them. Well, I can't say that either because they didn't cut much after I talked to them, I guess. We'll see what happens, won't we? Now I can understand if they knock the tree down and I see the roots up in the air. You know, I guess I can understand that. But what I can understand is, where's the rest of it? That's not it, because I already checked. Very puzzling. When I look through here, I can't find any white rings in the trees. But then again, I see a bunch of white oaks, and the stumps are right under there. And I guess I want to know why they just cut them off. I'll never know. But I can make a lot of recommendations to anybody who's going to do this. I'm going to set me up. Just switched it over to manual iris. Wood pile. Find that fellow's house. And lo and behold, my friend, there is a green one. I want to see that here. There's a double green one. Right there. So right to my right's green. Right behind here. That sign. Green. To prove it. Step over here. The sign is green. That's green. That's red. Just a nice quiet walk of what once was. Used to look like this. There's a tree. That stump measures 36 inches across. Now I'll check it just a minute. 36 inches right across. 3 feet. And over there measures 2.5. You can see that there's just nothing left in here on this side. They massacred everything. Lots of little stumps they cut down. Looks like they cut it down so they could move the brush in. That's what made me mad. There's the Raleigh Road. My feeling is there's a whole lot of small oak missing out of here. The neighbors. Well, today is Monday, and Monday evening after work, fellows had left. Talked with them a little while there, gave them their tape back. I really enjoyed that. And they have marked 266 trees on the counter. You get close up with that or not? It's 266 trees. Turn this thing on. Auto. Thing on close range. Should come out. $266. Well, it's being Monday. One thing is for certain, I'm back here this evening. This is the day after we had a talk with them. And instantly, it appears that there are all kinds of additional trees left. They still didn't Yeah. But there are more trees left in here. I still think they took out a lot of my small white oaks. But they did manage to kill every beech tree in here. I can look by the way they fell. Some of them, they just fell them on trees outside the road. Mike knew better, but Mike evidently didn't tell him what we wanted. Too bad. It's amazing how all these trees stayed behind now. Particularly since I green painted them, huh? Interesting. Looks like they did a fine job of just totally smashing the building. Still not understand why they cut some trees down, like this tree. This is by the big stump. Here's the metal building. Right next to the metal building is a tree, and you better stay here. So Monday, looking in the back, a lot more trees standing here than the other side by far, especially along the edge. Looks like they're up just past the deer blind now. A little better job on the side. There's no fooling. A hell of a lot more trees standing than they did before. No doubt that guys were just going like hell. My mind. Well, at least it's up here on the high side. Picture of them dragging a log out.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the picture of that.
Are you there? Watch him go down tree. Watch the big tree.
It really shakes my head.
Watch the big tree come down. See the big tree?
Yeah. It really shakes my head. Really.
Watch over here. Over here. Walk over here.
Only run over us.
No, you need to walk over this way. Walk over here, see. Watch you cut that big tree down.
Look at that. One down.
Mm-hmm.
A giant one.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a giant one, but I can't see it.
Yep, see, he's going to pull that tree up. See, hook it up. Wow, 3 of them, huh? He wants to see it. He's been watching and watching and watching, so I told him I'd walk out here so we could see it a little closer.
What do you think?
What do you think? Okay? Okay. Come over here. Watch there, there's going to be another big tree. Watch that big tree come down. did. You got him to take them down? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you see enough, or you want to see more?
More.
Want to see more, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's maybe going to quit. I don't know. Got to cut the big one off yet. Let's walk over here a minute.
Will he get us over here?
No.
I can't see the big tree they cut down. Look at that. Look at that, Puppy.
Yeah, what a
You had to cut all of that up.
yeah, what a mess.
Yeah, what a mess here.
What a mess.
What a mess. Happy?
What?
Well, they took a pine tree out, only one.
What they did?
Yeah, a little one.
Oh, I see that.
Over the gate. Can't see it from here.
Back over here. Over here. That's what he does.
Happy, aren't you hungry?
Yep.
Me too. Oh yeah, Happy. Well, I'm getting a toast. I'm getting toast and bacon.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting. What you can eat?
I don't know. Walk over here some more.
Sure. What? Now we can't ride our bikes in the woods.
No, well, Grandpa's going to level this, and you can ride back here. Because the woods are gone now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Somewhat. Some things left, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it like this? You like it better with the big woods, or you like it like this?
Maybe I like with the big woods.
Yeah. But, Grandpa, you know, it's time to cut them down, okay? Yeah. Yeah, because...
Whoa, that was a big one.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. Uh-oh. Oreo, the big pizza. How we gonna get through with that big truck?
Well, we'll walk by the big truck.
Yeah.
The date today is 5/5/92. It's again in the evening. What time time it is. It's about 6:15, something like that. About 6:15, and this is Tuesday, and I'm now taking a picture of a counter. And the counter has 349 on it. Supposedly 349. The counter. Now I'm taking a pan shot of trees. I'm gonna go through and count the red ones. Quite a few right in this area alone. I know there's the two up in the front yard to the right. Two. Might as well count while I'm here. There's three. Three. One way over. Three. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Counted 12 trees in this area. 12 trees with red dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait a minute, there's 2 there, so that's 10. 11, 12. I'm walking. All right, there's a little island kind of right there where the 2 pads split, and I'm going to start counting. There's 1 there. 1, 2. Past the shanty. There's 3. 3. 1 in the right here in the trail. 4. 4. There's 5. 6. And 1 right on the corner of this island, right there, right on the corner, is 7. So far, 7 and 12 make 28 trees. Located. I'm located right across from that White House. There's some nice beaches still standing here. Gonna be interested to see whether they come in here and knock them down. I have a feeling the guy's just knocking trees down for the hell of it at this point. I'm gonna start counting trees. Crossing the right house. 1. 2. 3. Well, they should be done over in here. They were done the other day here. Looks like one trut's got a green one. What a bunch of fuck wood butchers. Jesus. Bunch of wood butchers. I'm telling you. I want to put the camera down and count. I'm standing right over here behind this new house. First one being built. I'm kind of pan the area. Particularly gonna take a look at this very nice, well, partly what's nice, beech tree. Shit. And that beech tree, I'm going to determine there is not one single tree anywhere in this area to cut down. If that beech tree is knocked down, then I'm going to ask the question why. And this guy's going to pay for it. Right here by this dead tree, right across from the house, big stump by this beech, are 2 oak trees that were knocked down. Later on, when you review this, check those. They well better be here. These guys have, there's a green paint right there. They better be here when I'm done. Okay, well, just kind of kitty corner from that guy's house right there. And there's a bunch of green trees knocked down. There's 2 of them. There's a big double tree. Now, shit. Nice oaks. They're the best oaks in here. That guy did it. That guy's a deliberate jerk. I cannot believe what he did. Since they got a machine to push them down, I watched them today. In any case, there's the 2 of them, the double tree with the 1 stump. Just for a record. It appears that so far I don't see any red trees over here. I think they have made a terrible mistake. Okay. Stump with no tree. I guess I'd really want to know where it is. I guess I don't see it. What I'm doing is I'm starting on the left side of the road. I'm going to start counting this side again. I got the other 2 numbers. But I'm going to count here. Here's 1. There's 2. That's where this double tree was. There's 2. That's 2. There's nothing behind me. 2. Three, 4, 5. And one there is 6. By the way, there's a nice beech right there. We'll see if that stays. It's right to the right of that tree with the little hole in it. 6. This tree is 7. This tree is 8. This tree is 9. Ten. 11. 'Nothing back in there. 11. 3 is 12. 12. Today is what is today? Wednesday. It's in the evening after work again. I'm going to take another thing of this counter, and the counter says 386 on it. I don't know if we can see it in this thing or not. I'll have to wait till I run it. It says 386. We know that's not right. It appears they've cut all the trees down. I do not know about the 2 trees towards the back. One is a spar from a double tree, and one was a big tree. What it looks like from an early walk I did just out here in the backyard, it looked like they cut all the trees down around the house, including the double tree, the 2 pieces up here by the fence. The counter count has definitely not coincided with last night's evaluation and grading of how many red marks were left, which leads me at this point to believe that this counter is not trustworthy as far as the operator counting properly how many trees he takes out. He told me that he does that on a continuous basis, and each evening, in fact, you know, they look at the count. Like the one day I asked him, so this is hogwash. Once again, the counter says 386 on it. And this thing is parked at up by the pole barn. Also, I'd like to note that there was an ice shanty that I had in the back that I kind of used as a building to stand in when the wind was cold. I intended to use it when I cut wood this winter, so I have a place to get warm. And they smashed it today. I don't think there was any cause for that whatsoever. They're certainly not being careful one bit. The equipment, I'm going to take a picture of equipment at the front loader. And I'll take a picture of this truck. Just for the heck of it. Woodward Logging Company is what it says. Cass City. Woodward Logging, Cass City.